So last week I test drove a Tesla, and that was my first experience ever driving a Tesla or ever being in a Tesla dealership or even being in any type of situation where it's like a manufacturer selling directly to consumers. I've driven electric cars before, but never electric cars sold by someone like Tesla or Rivian, where it's the manufacturer themselves are directly selling to consumers. So that whole experience was new for me. So I'll rewind a little bit. A couple weeks ago, I seen the Tesla lower their prices. And with the tax rebate, the Model Y was in like the $40,000 price range, under 50K, which is pretty crazy for like an SUV getting that type of like sports car performance in the $40,000 range. I know it's a mid-size, like small SUV, but still, it seemed like a good deal, a good value. So I was like more seriously considering them. So I scheduled a test drive, and then long story short, I found out I don't qualify for the tax rebate. So I kind of decided I wasn't gonna, at least I put it on the back burner. I'm not really in the market anymore for a Model Y, just because when it's $7,500 more than what I originally thought, it just isn't as enticing anymore. But anyways, I scheduled that test drive, and I was debating about if I should even go or not, because just traditionally going for a test drive is kind of annoying, dealing with the salespeople and them constantly following up with you and them sitting in the car with you, and you can't just really enjoy the car and kind of get a feel for it. So I was on the fence, but I decided I'll just go do it since I've never driven a Tesla before. And I went into the dealership. I walked in, they asked for my ID, I gave them my ID. They asked if I've ever driven an electric car before. I told them I had, so I'm familiar with like the one pedal driving. And they said, cool. And they just gave me the key card to the Tesla, and they said, hey, we'll see you in 30 minutes. Which is crazy. They just let me just take the car, and I was able to have it on my own, be able to park, look at it. I didn't feel pressured. And I love that they let me just like, they trusted me enough just to take the car and not have someone sitting there kind of watching me drive around and kind of explore the vehicle, get a feel for it. So I took it out, drove around. I was pretty impressed with the Model Y in general, the performance, the UI, software, everything was pretty top notch, but just, I had already decided before going in that it's not really something I think I'm gonna go forward with. Still, it was a good experience. It was way faster than I expected. I went back to the dealership, and I had expected kind of a bit of pressure, just because you get back to the dealership, usually the salespeople are really pressuring you to move forward. But no, I walked in there, gave the guy the card. He asked if I had any questions. I had a couple small questions about the model I was driving. He answered them, and then I said, yeah, but I'm not really sure if I'm in the market anymore. And he said, sounds good. And he just said, we'll see you later. And that was it. I just took off. And it was like such a great kind of test drive experience, and the whole scheduling online and having the car ready, the exact one that I wanted to test drive ready when I got there at the time I requested. End to end, it was just a great experience, and it really kind of highlighted how kind of superior this direct-to-consumer car sales model is, at least the test drive experience. And if I were to buy one, I'm assuming it would be kind of similar to that. Who knows? I can't speak from experience about the maintenance and kind of servicing, but if it's anything like the test drive experience, that'd be awesome. So overall, left a good impression. I don't think I'm gonna be getting a Tesla, but I mean, who knows? But I'm not really thinking about it right now. Though, if anybody's interested, I will kind of share what I think is a good idea, how you should spec it out, because I have like a pretty specific layout for the Model Y, which I think is like a really great value, and just kind of the perfect balance between performance and utility and price. So if anybody's interested in that, maybe I'll make another video kind of talk about how I would configure a Model Y right now in 2023. Otherwise, hope everybody's doing well. Just want to give this little tidbit of my experience with the Tesla test drive experience. And hope, yeah, like I said, hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you out there.